Hi guys, welcome back to Feathers and Fur. So today is the 12th of November and it officially marks the first year of our being open here at Moss End Garden Village, and I wanted to use this moment to say sorry for not posting on YouTube for a very long time, but to make a quick video so that I can get back into it, so I can get back to posting on YouTube, because I really did enjoy the support that we had and all those that have followed us. So I thought I would give a very quick review while standing in here in Norman's Aviary of everything that has happened to us since probably about 4 years ago when I posted. So for those that don't know, Moss End for us is a new location. We are a small business that actually just celebrated our 14th birthday as a business, but in COVID we unfortunately lost our site. So we were given 6 months to move off of Lads Garden Village, where we were initially based for 11 years, and we had to rebuild. Well, first of all we had to find a new site, and actually on social media you might be able to find one of the videos where I posted with Norman, again, a very emotional video calling for help, because in the middle of COVID, just like everybody, I'm sure, we struggled, we really struggled. And then suddenly we had to find, over £50,000 to move and rebuild a whole new centre. And so it was very emotional, very challenging. We found this site here at Moss End, but it was just a scaffolder's yard. There was nothing here. It was mud and weeds and weirdly lots of beer bottles and pants. And we had to build an entire centre from scratch. So imagine the hardest thing you've ever done in your entire life, and that kind of summed up how I felt. We literally put in the electricity, the water, I had to go with my other half and buy lampposts. I'm not sure about anyone else, but I never envisioned in my 40s that I'd have to go and buy a lamppost. I also own one of those pneumatic drills, and for any women, I also own lots of sports bras, but it was the biggest epic project we have ever undertaken. And from the meeting where the gentleman told us, "Hi, my name's John, you've all got 3 months notice, and the birds, you can have 6 months because I like owls," to being stood here today with an entire centre that has now been open for a year, I couldn't have, at the time, at that moment when I'm having a panic attack in the meeting, I could not have envisioned that we were here. So it took us 6 months to build the entire centre, because we had to build from scratch. In lockdown, I'm not sure if anyone did any DIY, but trying to get hold of stuff like paint was absolutely a mission. We had to stock up where we could. If it hadn't been for a very small collection of volunteers, we were outside all the time, so there was always lots of social media distancing, but we had to paint and we had to shovel gravel and pick up all the rubbish that was in, and it was just enormous. And the volunteers and Olivia and Jamie, we would not have been able to do this without them. Or I would not have been able to do this without them. Jamie was the mastermind behind the whole building. Olivia was my rock and my bird manager the whole time. And the volunteers, well, I wouldn't have been able to do anything without them. Not just the physical, but also the morale support of it. It was absolutely epic. So it took us 6 months to build the aviaries and to build the site. Then we ran up against another literal brick wall with planning and paperwork and being allowed to open to the public. So we were with a new council this time, and they said that we would need a zoo license in order to be able to open to the general public. Bearing in mind that at this point we were like 0 pennies, like we had spent all our money. The move, this new site was much more expensive to run. I'd also lost my home. I used to live on site at Lads, so I'd lost my home, so now I was having to pay for rent on a site. And the financial plan was that we would make the extra money by charging people to come into this centre. It was much bigger than it was over at Lads. It was a much newer site, and entry fee through the gate was going to help us support this. For a year and a half, we didn't have that. The council wouldn't let us open. Luckily, under my animals activities licence, which I passed again because I had to retake another one for the different council, we were able to do all our experiences. So I was able to go into schools and scouts and brownies and things. So we had money coming in, but not enough to cover all the new area and bills and things that we had. So finally, after a year and a half of convincing the council that we weren't going to be the size of Legoland and that we were able to, turn an Arctic lorry, because obviously I get a lot of those in. The Arctic lorry had to be able to turn around in the car park without using reverse gear. I've never had an Arctic lorry deliver anything in my entire life. We had to convince the council of this. We were able to open. We passed our zoo license, and we were able to open on November the 14th, 2022. And the year, it's just been amazing. I mean, we're still building, we're still doing stuff, and I think as a centre that's always a thing, you're always evolving. Signage has changed, we've updated kind of the plants, and some of the stuff is that we've actually even just recently rebuilt another aviary for Aria, our Perilana falcon. I've just rebuilt a new aviary for her, and I've got plans for our Sparrowhawk aviary. So we're always changing, always evolving. But this year we have done loads. I actually won an award, which is very exciting. That was actually I wanted to do two things in this year, win an award and be on a podcast. And I've actually already managed to achieve both of those, and it's not even December yet. So I won an award for the best visitor attraction in Berkshire by the Muddy Award, or Muddy Stilettos, which is just amazing. We actually beat places like Beale Park, and Wellington Country Park. I mean, those guys are epic and, proper businesses. So for me to be able to do that, I was absolutely chuffed to bits by everyone that voted. So we've had people coming around. I can actually hear families coming around now, so I'm going to stop soon because I don't want to be embarrassed when they walk up and see Norman and I in the aviary together. Going forward, the plan is to post a lot more on YouTube. I have been so naughty at not posting. We've got lots of videos made, I just haven't posted them on. So keep an eye, hit the subscribe button, follow for these things. You can head over to our social media as well. We're on Facebook and Instagram if you wanted to follow us there. Olivia has been doing Wildlife Wednesdays and posting lots in the shorts. So we have posted a few short videos. Well, Olivia has. I've been very naughty. She's posted a lot of the shorts on here on YouTube. But thank you for all those that have stuck in and kind of checked back in and seen whether we're posting or anything. If you're in the Berkshire area, please do come and pay us a visit. Ross End is a fabulous centre, so please do come and say hi. So for now, from Norman and I'm going to sign off and go and not be embarrassed as families come around the corner, and hopefully we will see you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody that has supported us whilst we've been in our move, and everyone that gave for the donations, and everybody that worked hard and shared and posted and did everything. Thank you so much. Bye.